Hello and welcome. I'm teacher Lorena Trillo. Today we are going to be learning about legato and staccato. What is that? It sounds Italian. Ti piace l'italiano? Do you like Italian? Well, let me tell you what is this all about. So, please come join me at the keyboard. We are gonna start learning about legato. Legato means to play the notes connected when you play on the piano or when you sing it. This is called slur, this curving line, slur. The slur means to play legato. The slur is placed over a group of notes, making a sentence, making a musical sentence or thought. It could be on top of the notes or it could be under the notes as well. So whenever you see a slur, that means to play legato. But what does it mean to play legato? Well, legato means simply connected. It's an Italian word and is expressing to play the notes connected. So legato means to play smooth and connected. Let me give you an example of that. I will play with my right hand from C to G, all the notes legato, connecting the notes. Look. Do you see when I played, I did not leave space in between the notes. When I do not play legato, it will sound like this. You see, I did not connect the notes. However, connecting the notes is like more singable, singing those. Like if I were to sing those notes, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, B, C. That is legato. When I do not connect the notes, it will sound like this. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, B, C. Do you see the difference? So, legato means connecting the notes. It's like when you speak, if you were to speak and do not connect the words, it will be long and tiring. Oof. Yes, that will be funny and tiring to do that. When we speak, we do connect the words to make sentences. Since music is a language, we make sentences. We have sentences, musical sentences, like in any other language. Or a musical thought is a music sentence. So, this is telling me the slur. All of these notes are making a phrase, you see? A phrase is a sentence. See, all of these notes makes a phrase, a sentence. And now, when you play and finish the slur, you will have to raise up your hand physically. So let's suppose that I play those notes. Lift up my hand to play whatever is next. And then I just made up any notes playing there, for we don't have those notes on the staff yet. But in other words, every phrase you have to lift up your hand. You see? Lift up your hand at the end of the phrase, at the end of the slur. You see? Okay, well, legato means connected, and not necessarily is gonna say legato all the time. Just by looking at the slur, you will know that that means to play those notes connected, legato. That's the meaning. The slur indicates to play legato. Well, let's move on to staccato. Staccato is also Italiano. Staccato, per favore. Staccato is this little dot under the notes, see? That means to play short and detached notes, like this. Do you see? Short notes, like bouncing a ball, tick, 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 tick. You see, I'm making staccato with my two hands. Now, if I play legato, I will connect all the notes. So, this is legato and staccato. Okay, we're gonna move on to middle C position notes. As we have been practicing both clefs on the grand staff, remember when you have the two clefs, that is your grand staff. And on this one, we are particularly placing our fingers on middle C position, where your two thumbs share the middle C. Notice the left hand starts on the F with your pinky, F, G, A, B, C. And then right hand takes over on the same note, middle C, C, D, E, F, G. So when you need to use C with your right hand, you just lift up your thumb, your left thumb. But if you need to do your left thumb, lift up your right thumb. That way you have room to play with either finger the same key. They both share the middle C. Let's review that. I'll play the notes and say the names. F, G, A, B, C. I'll do that again. Look at the notes on the staff and listen to it. F, G, A, B, C. Now let's look at the notes on the piano. Look at my hand as I play those notes. F, G, A, B, C. Then my right hand is going to play from C to G, C, D, E, F, G. And once again, look at my hand. C, D, E, F, G. Then I'm gonna play all the notes. F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G. I have repeated the C to play the C with both thumbs, one with the left and then one with the right hand. And you will use it as you need. Well, let us move on to William Tell Overture. We have been practicing on this one. And just to remind you a little bit of this beautiful melody, let's hear what it sounds like. Let's see if I can put this all through. Okay. All right, so here it goes. There are some things that we need to learn when playing this melody. First, we're going to see this symbol here. This is called fermata. Fermata. You see there's one here and one here on the top. It looks like a bird eye. Fermata means to hold the note longer than its value. This note, the other half note, is 3 beats, so I will need to hold it twice or more, at least. And then we have another fermata to hold the last 2 notes. Even though these 2 notes are quarter notes and they're 1 beat, we will hold that longer than 1 beat. So when I finish playing the last part, I'll take the last phrase. See, look at, that's the last phrase. You see? And then I'll finish. If I didn't use the fermata, it will sound like this. You see, that will be too short and a little strange to finish it that way. And then cut it, right? You feel like you need a little more, longer, that ending. Instead of, that's too soon. Okay, great. So fermata means to hold the note longer than its value. Can be written in bass clef or treble clef, on top or below. Doesn't matter, the meaning is the same, okay? Then another thing that I want you to learn today is a tie. Take a look to these 2 notes over here. This is G in G clef. This is G also, they're both G. And you see this curving line connecting these 2 notes? Well, this is not legato. And this is called tie. When a tie is connecting 2 notes that are the same, G, G, could be C, C, F, F, E, E, D, D, and so on. The 2 notes are becoming one sound. So you just hold it for the combined value of both notes. So I'm not gonna play G and then G again, because by connecting these 2 notes, I had made one sound but longer. This is 2 beats, this is half beat, so I have to hold it 2.5. I will simply play 1, 2, and that's it. Instead of playing 1, 2, and I don't have to play twice because it's tied. You see? You took 2 sounds, you put them together and make a longer sound. That's what I mean, tie. A tie connects 2 or more sounds that are the same. C, C, G, G, in this case is G, okay? So we have learned today fermata, which means hold the note longer than its value, fermata. And we have learned tie, connecting 2 notes that are the same and just playing once, but for the combined value of both notes, okay? Now, one more thing. We are starting to play in middle C position from the beginning, but when we get to this second part, we have to move to middle D position. And so we're gonna start working on the left hand, bass clef, in the middle D position, and read those notes. Read from bottom to top. So the one on the bottom is A, and the one on the top is C. If you answer C, that's correct. A, C. Quarter rest doesn't sound, it's a silence. A, C again. A, C, silence. A, C, silence. And then we are going to have on the second page A, C again. You see how it's repeating? A, C, silence. A, C, silence. A, C, silence. One more silence. This is half rest, sitting on the 3rd line. It looks like a hat, right? That's called half rest and is good for 2 beats. Notice how we have another half rest over here. Now, notice that the half rest is sitting on the 3rd line, 1, 2, 3, is sitting there. We have a rest that is the opposite, like this one. This one is hanging from the 4th line, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a hat upside down. This is called whole rest compared to this one, half rest. What is the difference? Half rest is 2 beats. whole rest is good for a full measure, no matter what the time signature is. In this case, this is good for 4 beats because our time signature is 4 beats, so this is good for 4 beats. But if our time signature was 3 beats, then that will be good for 3 beats. So this is good. Whole rest is good for a full measure, no matter what the time signature is. Well, now let's take a look to what notes are staccato. You see, the staccato is indicated with that little dot. You see? But let's work on the left hand. Let me play for you the left hand. Move to middle D position. Now, how is that gonna be? From middle C position, I just move up 1 key. And then my 2 thumbs will be on the middle D position, you see? This is my middle C position. F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G. Then I just move to middle D, just move all your fingers 1 key up to middle D position. So now I have on the left hand G, A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G, A. And let me start playing the left hand here, okay? So look, A, C, rest, 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 rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 2 beats and 1 beat silence. That's 3 beats of silence. So do you see these 2 notes are the same? All this part is the same. Now, what continues here? Middle C, but remember you're on the middle D position, so your C is with your second finger this time. C, B, A. So let's play from here. Let's go together and play. Finger 4 on A, finger 2 on C, and because you're on middle D position, your pinky is on G, G, A, B, C, D. So A, C, finger 4 on A, finger 2 on C. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 1, silence, silence. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle C staccato. B, A, silence. A, C, 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 silence. D, C. Now we have B and D together and we hold them. Those are 3 beats. Again, I'm gonna do this part. D, C, B, D, 2, 3. And we're gonna move back to the middle C position as quick as possible. So. You see? Exactly the same as the beginning. The theme comes back and it repeats. Okay, so let's take a look to the right hand on the second part in the middle D position. The right hand starts with E, and here we have 8 notes. Remember? F sharp, G staccato, F sharp, G staccato. See? Then we have a F sharp here. All of these 3 notes are staccato. So notice how the right hand is just doing E, E, A, E, A, E, D. Let's read the notes together. E, 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 A, E, A, E, A, E, B. Silence, silence, silence. E, 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 A, E, A, E, A, G, F sharp, G staccato, F sharp staccato, G staccato, back to middle C position to start again the theme and finish, right? Okay, well, I hope you have a great practice this week, practicing hands together, And let me show you how it's both hands before we end. So when I play E, E, right here I have to play my two hands together. Left hand, staccatos. Right hand, together. Staccato on my right hand. Back to middle C position. Legato, hold it, fermata. All right, well, as you practice more, you will come to practice the tempo a little faster. Well, with a little bit of practice, I'm sure you will be able to do it. Practice this week. Don't forget your legatos, legato, your staccatos, see? Those short notes, fermatas, your tight notes, see? Whole rest, hanging the line, sitting on the line is half resting, and quarter rest. Well, I will see you next time at the piano class. Until then, have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye-bye.